Hi, welcome to the lesson for learning and get an introduction for the 12-bar blues for beginning ukulele. So in this tutorial, we're going to introduce to you the 12-bar blues and basically understanding the basic concept. So the 12-bar blues is made up of 12 groups, 12 bars, 12 measures of chords. So here we go, 12-bar blues. 12 groups, 12 bars, there's a bar or a measure. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Once again, 12-bar blues derives its name from getting basically 12 bars or 12 groups of chords. Now, in the basic 12-bar blues, it is usually made up of just 3 chords. In this example, we're using A7, D7, E7, and we're all in the key of A7. Okay? Now keep in mind that your keys can vary, therefore your chords are going to vary. However, coming up in the next tutorial, we're going to be doing actual 12-bar blues in the key of A7 and a blues song which is also in the key of A7 as well. Now, each of those groups, each of these bars or each of these measures consists of a chord and you're playing it for 4 beats. So here we go. You got an A7 this in bar or measure, and then you got 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. The chord stands for a beat, so it's just letting you know that there's a chord there, but it's also part of the beat. So let's try it again. So you got A7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see every group has 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming down here, D7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next line down, E7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So each measure is going to have 4 beats. Keep in mind you got 12 bars. That's how the 12-bar blues got its name and was derived from. Now, we're going to get into some terminology here for blues music. This last line right down here is called a turnaround for blues music. And basically what it does and what it is in blues music is the turnaround, this last line down here, the turnaround basically just brings you back to the beginning. Now the turnaround, or that terminology, is not exclusive to blues music. It's also in other types of music such as jazz and rock and pop, etc. But for the example today, we're using the example for turnaround and this last line here. So if you can kind of notice that there's a sequence of chords that follows a certain pattern, and keep in mind the whole objective to this structure or pattern is to bring you back to the beginning. Now, the 12-bar blues is basically a sequence of these chords, these 12 bars, these 12 groups, these 12 measures, that's repeatable. So you keep on repeating this sequence over and over and over, and that is basically the song. So that's one of the neat things about it. Now, keep in mind that blues music can consist of more chords. Now, before we start to get too ahead of ourselves, I just want to let you know that in blues music, the basic structure for the 12-bar blues follows this format, okay? 12 bars, 12 measures, 3 chords. So think of it this way. Your basic 12-bar blues structure is like a basic house. You got a foundation or a floor, you got walls, and you got a roof, okay? So now, let's say you wanted maybe a more elaborate house, or you wanted a blues song with more chords in it. Okay, well, you could add some more chords in here, but it's gotta keep its basic structure. So using the example of a house, let's say you wanted to add in another room, a party room, another living room, a swimming pool, another garage, or whatever the case may be. You can add in your chords wherever you want, but you gotta keep this structure. You gotta keep these 12 bars, 12 groups, okay, and add whatever chord you want to within the structure, okay? Now, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, and just keep that in mind, that blues music can evolve into a little bit more, but bringing it all back to the basic beginning of the basic structure for the 12-bar blues, this is the format. Keep in mind we're in the key of A7. These are the three chords, A7, G7, E7, that we use in the key of A7. Okay, I'm using this example because in the upcoming tutorial that's coming up next, we're going to be actually playing a 12-bar blues progression, which is the same thing. You see the same structure, but the chords are located in the boxes, just so that you can see and understand it better that they're in groupings of 12 boxes or 12 sets or 12 groups. Either way, I wanted you to understand that you probably won't see it structured this way in blues music, maybe more like this, or maybe even a little different, but you want to get the idea of keeping them in mind about the 12 bars, the 12 measures, the 12 grooves. Also coming up is the homework blues song that we're going to be singing. So you want to keep these two song sheets handy that's been provided to you in the upcoming tutorial that's coming up next in the course, so that we can play them together. But it all follows the same format. And before we did this in the upcoming tutorial, I just wanted to make sure that you had a basic understanding on the 12-bar blues. Now, if you find it that you didn't quite get it, or maybe you need to listen to it again, by all means, back up to the tutorial, listen to it again. What's really neat about the blues, or the 12-bar blues, is that it's very basic music, it's fun music, it's emotional music, it's just a lot of fun. So if you start to enjoy this or take a liking to it, by all means, this is just a starting point, and from here you can go on and evolve and start exploring other kinds of blues music, because the blues music just expands into other areas and styles of playing, because it does vary. But this is the basic idea for blues music and the 12-bar blues. Once again, check it out, back it up and listen to it again and get a good strong idea and how the concept works. And by the way, if you're checking out this tutorial and you like this lesson and you want to find out more about the courses being offered, by all means contact me at oneukulele@yahoo.com. Okay, so once you're ready and got a understanding for the concept of the 12-bar blues, please move on to the next lesson where we're going to start playing it, and then we shall see you there.